Okay. So, oh, it's working. Good. All right. So, welcome to Christ Center Gamers game stream of LANESPLIT. I've only played it a handful of times just to get it to work. This game has some really neat ideas, some decent graphics, and really strange interface decisions. For example, I'm playing on a controller, which is probably how you'd want to play this game. I'm playing it in widescreen, so that's why some of it's cut off. But oh, now it's working. It wasn't earlier. Oh, how weird. When you move the analog stick, it moves the cursor. Game info is just this menu, this screen right here. The back doesn't work though. I have to like click, hit, maybe escape will work. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit wonky. The interface is a little weird, and now the arrows stopped working. See, now it's giving me settings. Not trying to do that. So yeah, it's a wonky interface. The controller interface is not reliable. Here's the graphical settings. So I have it on pretty much maximum. The resolution is 5120 by 2160, so it's very high. I have DLSS on, ultra quality. Everything pretty much cranked. I have the frame rate set to my monitor's refresh rate, so hopefully it still looks okay. Interesting, it's dropping frames. That's not good. Maybe I'll turn on VSync. Let's try this. Alright. See if that helps the... There we go. Hopefully that helps. Oh, hopefully... I'm seeing all kinds of drop frames. That's not good. Let me check the stream settings real quick here. Sorry. I don't want you guys to have drop frames like that. 1 minute. Let's see. Stream. The settings. I have to drop this. Drop this down to 6,000. That should work. Apply. All right. And let me drop the video to, instead of 60, it should be. Let's see if it'll take as is or if I have to quit. I have to restart the stream. It looks like we're dropping packets like crazy. Sorry, I had to restart the stream. We were having some trouble with drop packets, and I dropped it to 30 frames per second, which is unfortunate, but hopefully it works better now and gives a more consistent performance. Sorry about that, guys. It's the joys of streaming. So, all right, since starting over, welcome to GameSplit. I'm sorry, GameSplit. Welcome to Christ Center Gamer, the game stream of LANESPLIT. So this game was sent to us to review. Thank you for that. This is made by a solo developer. I don't know if it says in the credits. Yeah, developed by Funky Mouse. And then there's some other people who made some music. So yeah, that's pretty cool that it's made by a single developer. But in the process, there are some quirky interface weirdnesses with this title. Like when I use the controller to navigate the menu, it brings up this cursor. You know, if I want to look at things, I have to like use the cursor. It's really weird. I would expect the menu buttons to do things. Here's the graphical settings. I have this VSync set to my monitor's refresh rate, which should be 180, so that'll work. I had it hard set, but when I was tweaking it to try to reduce the drop packets for the stream, I tried changing it to VSync instead. Let's see. So this is standard in color correction. I don't know, but here's the graphics settings. They are on maximum. So actually, wait. That one. Oh, now it's on ultra. There. And let's see. Controls, audio. These are set to my headset. Gameplay. I set it to miles per hour because that's how I am. And so yeah. All right. So that's that. Those are the settings. So those are pretty good settings. Options here. And yeah, so the actual game modes are pretty simple. There's a leaderboard which shows you the best players. I don't think I even completed a single run, so I don't think I qualified for the leaderboard. And then it's got multiplayer mode, which I don't know how that works, but I'm guessing it's a lobby you would do. And there's a single player play. Now there's not a, it doesn't look like there's a lot here. So there's the rider lineup, which when you get a certain number of points, you can unlock more riders. Or maybe you just change riders. Okay. Let's change right. So that's kind of funny. It gives you some different options here. Okay. So it's got male and female riders. I guess it looks like there's just 6. This is the default guy in black. And then, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, I'm not sure. And then, this guy here, this girl here, this guy here. And then this girl here. So I guess I'll pick this guy, whatever. And then the bike garage, you can unlock more as you play more. Oh, it looks like I unlocked this on an accident. Okay. Just testing the game, trying to figure out how it works. And then each one requires more points. So obviously different bikes have different speed and traction, stuff like that. So we'll stick with the default for now. Then we'll create a game. It looks like there's 3 different maps. These seem to have score multipliers. I'm assuming they're more difficult for Atlantic City and Grimsville Spiral. But we'll start with the Sendai Loop. Alright, then we got the traffic amount, normal, medium, heavy, zen, and in weather mode, dry or wet. We'll start with the basics, and then we'll try some of these settings and see what it's like. This is a strange loading screen. It's a video clip of some road and a song. I don't know why that is. But it's there. So we got a loading screen. Okay. Alright, so this just tells us again how scoring works. Okay, so we'll go ahead and press the key. Crashing always resets points, and then speeds. Alright, so this is a little janky. You can run around. I don't know why they give this to you. They give you this option to run around. But you can run around, and you press down to spawn a bike, and a bike should have spawned somewhere. Oh, see right there. So a bike shows up in the sky and drops. And one thing I noticed is that you can spawn more bikes. See, now the bikes are not useful because they're on top of each other. So I get on a bike, and now I have 2 bikes. Okay, well, it looks like I managed to not have 2 bikes, but... Oh, hey, machines, thanks for joining. That's a little quirky, and now there's a bike sitting there floating, and it finally fell. Okay. But yeah, that's a little weird. And if you press the select button, it'll respawn you or reset the game or whatever. I don't... Or maybe I switch bikes. I don't know, but... Now I'm kind of in this weird... Oh, am I bugged out again? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Did I don't know what happened. Now I'm stuck. Yeah, see now... Yeah, there's some quirkiness with this game. Oh, brother. So yeah, you can bug this game out pretty easily. As you saw, I had it working at first, but then I started playing around with it. And now the game is bugged out, which I probably should have done, but... It's... Oh, hey, Bam Bam, thanks for joining. So yeah, you can bug this game out, unfortunately, way too easily. And now I may need to figure out a way to restart. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, get off the bike. Okay, there we go. And now I don't know why the screen is all skinny like that instead of widescreen like it was before. Try spawning another bike that lands somewhere else. Why is this looking like that? This is so weird. So yeah, this game is quirky, to say the least. And now I'm stuck with this shadow around my face, and I can't spawn a bike. So yeah, it's very... this game needs some debugging, unfortunately. It needs some safety net. Honestly, and this is my opinion, this whole screen where you can spawn bikes does not need to exist. If I were to give the solo developer advice, skip it. Start your game, show up on a bike, and start playing. Don't do this. This entire screen needs to just entirely go away. Like, get rid of it. There is no reason for this to exist. And now I don't know if I can even get the game to start, so I may need to figure out a way to quit. So I'm going to quit, and then now I got to go through the loading screen again. So essentially, once it starts working, don't touch it. Because you have to deal with bugs. So yeah, I just want to point out that, you know, single developer, so I get it, you know, it's a hard job. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to insult his work, but I think he needs a little more bug fixing to resolve some of the weird behavior. And I think it makes a bad first impression. So the menu navigation is weird, and the you know, figuring out how to start a race is weird. But once you get past that, you know, hopefully it gets better, and I think it will. But that's stuff that just shouldn't be an issue. So that's just my thoughts on that. All right, so now I can go here. I should be able to drop a bike. I thought, okay, I spawned a bike, but it's over there. It's a random spot. Again, why is that? That should not be there. Control the vehicle. All right. All right, now I can do a manual or automatic gearbox. I can just push a button, and I don't know what I did, but here we go. Now it's time to get started. And this actually looks good, right? This is some good motion. It's loud. The game is loud, but hopefully my microphone is louder. But look at all those cars you're going to avoid. Oh, boy. I'm going almost top speed on this vehicle. A good sense of speed. Cars are going so slow. The controller does rumble if you're too close to a car as you pass it. And it rumbles on the side that you pass it on, which is really cool. Man, that's intense. I'm gaining points. At least I hope I am. Whoa! Ah, that hurt. Oh, did that hurt? Sounds like you're in a tunnel. That's really neat. So the closer you are to the car when you pass it, the more points you get. Oh! Okay. Interesting that you can change your gearbox so easily. Oh. Interesting city. I wonder what city it is. Beautiful. It's very pretty. The art style is interesting. It's a bit too hyper-realistic. Makes the bike's low poly look a little odd, but overall, it looks good. I love the beautiful, sunset. Looks really nice. funny, you can turn on and off the headlights. Seems to have mostly maxed out the vehicle's car speed. Seems to max out in the 130s, which is weird because you get there in 4th gear. Okay, now I'm going faster. Once I hit 139, I'm starting at 5th. Okay, there we go. You've got a 4th and 5th gear. You got to be careful if you want to max out your speed. Whoa. Oh. Oh, the wall! Oh, man. I'm against the wall, so I need to, like, okay. Start going, please. Hello? Bike, hello? Wasn't on purpose. I can't move. It's not letting me go. So, I don't know why this happened. I don't understand why this happened. It just kind of stopped functioning. Unfortunately, this is one of the quirks of this game, is it's just buggy. I really like what I see, but I can't. The game just stopped responding. Okay, I'd like to continue if you'll let me. It won't let me switch out of neutral. That's the thing. It's not letting me do. I'm pushing the button that normally switches me, and it's not letting me. So I'm gonna have to quit, I guess. I got 5,000 points, which is cool. So that means I have a new bike, right? So this one... So I have this one now. That's 10,000 points, so I guess we'll try this one. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, I can change the colors. Oh, okay. Alright, let's try creating a game. We'll try... medium traffic to see what that does. Okay. Press the key to start. Press the any key. Try clicking. Okay, clicking. Okay, I'll try the keyboard. Keyboard. Okay. Do you have a minimum amount of crashes per run? I don't know. I don't actually. It's a great question. I don't know the answer. All right, bike fell out of the sky. Okay. Right, I have it set to manual gearbox. Now it's got a big bright RPM gauge. That's useful. I can see it now. With an RPM gauge, I can actually gauge when to switch gears. This bike handles differently than the other one. Whoa. Whoa, this is intense. Oh, hit the divider. Oh. Oh, hit the divider. Oh, no. Okay, reverse. Okay. Oh, gosh. That was intense. I tried automatic this time. Not that I think it makes a lot of difference, but... Weird how, like, buck comes in and out on the right. Like your arm or whatever, legs. Oh! Back of a semi-truck. That's not good. Yeah, arm or legs or whatever that is on the right and left of you show up. I don't know what those are. Ooh. I wasn't going fast enough to die yet. Lucky me. Oh, I hit the car instead of going right next to it. That's too bad. That's really too bad. I was trying to skim next to it, get more points. That did not work. What? I guess I hit it. I didn't think I did. Oh, that was close. Beautiful. It's just Golden Gate Bridge. Or some large bridge. Is this LA? I don't know. It makes sense though. Lane splitting is legal in California. Whoa. Good thing I made that, huh? Oh. Man. Still haven't beat my previous high score. Man, this thing does not turn that well. This thing is leans, but it doesn't turn that well. It's interesting. Aw, that was my fault. I didn't properly split that lane. Oh, that was close. I almost bumper card that one. When's it going to switch to Gear 5, I wonder? There it is. Whoa! Oh! Man, I'm hopeless. Nice. Not nice. Oh, I was starting to do good. You know, one thing this game does not consider is gusts. If you were to try to do this in real life, the air would throw your bike. Ooh, that was cool. Oh, that was awesome. I'm actually close to a new high score. If I can keep this up. Oh, so close. Yes, new high score. Yes! Here we go! Over 9,000! I can't believe it! It's over 9,000! Can I hit 10,000? Why are you doing so good? Oh, I wonder how long this level is. This is really interesting. Oh, that was cool. I gotta admit, this gameplay loop is surprisingly addicting. Pretty good. Doing great, again. Quickly racking up those points. $10,000, baby. 10,000. 11,000. Oh, it's hard for me to pay attention to the surroundings. That's funny. I guess I'm not in LA, huh? Oh. 13,000 is a new high score, though. Alright, I gotta try a different mode. I want to try some of the other tracks. This is actually pretty fun. Now that we've got the quirks figured out, this is actually pretty fun. Alright, let's go to the bike garage. Let's see what I unlocked. A Yamato? Oh, that's 20,000 for that one. Ooh, that's a nice looking one. Ooh. Look at these newer bikes. Alright, let's go dirt bike then. Create game. We will try let's go Atlantic City. And let's try it out. Let's see what Atlantic City's all about. Not to be confused with Paradise City. Okay, alright. What am I seeing here? Hit the any key, whatever that is. Alright. Oh, we have a different place for our garage. I told to spawn a bike. Alright. Now, let's get on said bike. This is a dirt bike. So it should be a little bit slower, I would think. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, by the way. I don't know. Lights are meant to be ignored. But am I allowed to go anywhere? Whoa. Is this like an open world? Can I go anywhere? Or how does this work? I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. I can't go backwards, so I must have gone where I'm not supposed to go. Alright, fine. Okay, I messed it up. I messed something up. Let's try restarting it. More loading screens, sadly. I must have messed something up. See, that's the thing about some of these areas. It's unclear. Are you allowed to explore, or are you just supposed to stay in a specific set of streets? There are quirky behaviors, that's for sure. Yeah, I told it to spawn a bike. At least I think I did. There it is. It's all the way over there. Okay. And I don't hear anything all of a sudden. See, before we were hearing music. Huh. Options. I notice if I play with the... Huh. I don't know. I don't hear anything. Will I hear anything if I get on the bike? Okay. Hear the engine at least. So I can go this way or the other way, it seemed like. The other way had no cars, so this must be the way I'm supposed to go. Whoa. You can actually... You're supposed to turn. What is that all about? Maybe I'm supposed to go the other way. Huh. So it's got oncoming traffic. That's interesting. And you can jump off of the... whatever you want to call it, the median. I wonder if I can end up in the ocean. This dirt bike seems to max out around this speed. Oh! Interesting. Now, where else can I go? See, that's the thing about this game that's so weird. Atlantic City. Seem to have a lot of places you can go. Whoa! Look at him jump! But then I slow down? Well, I did apply the brakes. I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to jump? Did I, like, get stuck again? Huh. Okay, well, Atlantic City's a little weird. Am I floating again? Yes. See, these are weird bugs and quirks that unfortunately exist. Can't drive a bike that's in the sky. So I have to spawn another bike, I'm guessing. Which takes a second or two. Are you spawning or not? Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit. I'm afraid. Which I have to use the keyboard for, unfortunately. Alright, well, there's some... Atlantic City seems interesting, though not as straightforward. Alright, let's try Grimsel Spiral. Alright, I'm gonna see if can I get any new bikes? No, not yet. But this is in the snow. It might actually be good to have this in the snow. Assuming that's what it is. I'm not sure. Faster riding is more points. Points are earned by speed and close overtakes. Okay. Alright. I'm in the middle of... Okay. Control button. Okay, so as a spiral, I gotta be able to turn. Okay. Outgoing and oncoming traffic. Okay. Did I go the wrong way? I don't know. Maybe I did. No, there he is. Okay. This one is a little more sensible. That's not good. I'm still under the car. How am I supposed to get out? Oh no, wait. Is that a bug too? That's... I don't even know how I did that, by the way. Here's a view button. I guess it's X. On the controller. And will I fall? Will I drop to the ground, or am I going to stay floating forever? See, as long as there's a floating bike, I can't ride it. So... yeah, I don't know why the developer did this, but this has to be fixed. So, alright, well, here's what I think of this game. I think we've pretty much seen what we need to see. It has a cool concept. It's not even that bad. Of the racing itself, when it gets going, is a ton of fun. It's really, really intense. You get a flow state, I guess you could say, and it's just fun. It's cool. It's bugs all over the place. We've got respawning problems, spawning problems, crashing problems, which, you know, okay. But quirky behavior that really is not necessary. I would just cut out the whole human walking around thing. I just get rid of it. That or make it an integral part of the game somehow, but the only way that would make sense is if you could get off the bike in the middle of the road. I don't know why you'd want to, so I would just get rid of that entirely. The interface needs work because of the controller. It's not very controller friendly. This would be, you know, even though it should be. It's played by a controller, but it just is quirky interfaces bugs and strange behavior. See, now it's working, but it wasn't before. It's weird, and that circle in the middle of the screen, I don't know. So, anyway, so it needs a little work on the interface, and it needs some bug fixes in the racing aspect, especially around starting the race. But I think it's got a lot of potential. I know it's not considered early access, but I hope the developer will fix it, because I think this game could be a lot better if the bugs were worked out. It's definitely fun. I'm sure, 10, 15 minutes ago when I was zooming down the highway, going 145 and getting, tons of points, it was a great fun. It was a blast. So, wow, these guys are really good. I wonder if I even made it. Nope, I didn't make it. You need 192,000 to get on the board. I made 13,000, I think was my best score. So, yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, I think it's got potential to be really fun. It just needs some work. And again, thank you so much for sending this